Hello, good evening, everybody, and it's actually good night here. It's actually at the night time in the Japanese time zone right now. So, good morning, everybody. This is Iruna Minori speaking, and I will be your unofficial interpreter for today's Letter from the Producer Live number 74. So, welcome, everyone. Enjoy your stay here, and please let me know if the volume is fine with you guys. Is it too loud? Is it too soft? Or is there, if there's any audio ongoing right now, please let me know in the comments, and I will attend to you as much as I can. Yes, Kit Katty, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, America. Good morning on the eastern side of this western sphere. Yeah, good morning to the people on the western sphere. Oh, can't hear any of the stream. Good. Nice. The mic is fine. Can't hear any of the stream. Good, because I've already muted the audio, so you can only hear what I'm saying right now. So if you want the audio from Yoshida's side, and or you just have to tune in to the original broadcast. It's great. It's great. Yeah. Currently, the desktop is muted. This is a deliberate setting because I do not want, because I have been receiving complaints that people couldn't hear what I'm trying to say. So it's better to just mute the original stream while you guys can just, open another window with the original stream, then compare it side by side. Then, yeah, the experience shouldn't change. Morning. Good morning, everyone. So just a word to everyone here. If there's anyone who wants to know about the translations or unofficial translations for this stream, you can just share this link with everyone else. Share the stream and get them to watch the unofficial interpretation. Just bear with me with some annoying 2 hours to get some of the latest info about patch 6.3 for Final Fantasy 14. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, thank you as well. Thank you for attending the stream. Thank you for watching the stream as well. I will do my best to interpret whatever that is said by Yoshida in the stream, but I cannot really interpret everything as he doesn't stop because there's no interpreter for the sermon itself. Whatever he speaks, I will just have to keep on talking. So yeah. Oh, right. Here goes. Right. Yep, greetings from Yoshipi and Foxclon. This is the 74. Yep, apparently today is the 11th of November, therefore it's the 11th day. The day of 11. In Japan, we usually refer to this day as the Pocky Day. Yep. Today is the 11th of November, which is the day where 1.0 servers shut down during the day itself. So it has been 10 years. And Yoshipi is recounting the days where he tries to enter the last final days of 1.0 trying to have fun with the players, but apparently he overdid it, and it caused the server to crash because of the incoming fluxes of requests after requests and after requests. Yeah, and he remembers the day itself where he has to wear suit, and he has to wear business attire in order to make himself available for apologies and whatnot. Yep. And since then, he has been 70 times of producer live letter, and wow, it has been a long ride. It is a very long segment. It has been running for almost 10 years now. Yeah, definitely something for Yoshida to ponder on. Like, wow, it has been such a long time. Yep, and Yoshi P is reminiscing about what happened in the past, especially about taking questions from players, asking them about, can we actually get this implemented in the game and whatnot. Mm-hmm. That was like quite a fun ride. The server quality back then was so bad that they kept crashing, and Yoshi had to do a lot of apology streams. That is correct. This happened during the very early days of Realm Reborn. So from there, they spent so much money trying to improve the infrastructure, and they're still spending money to improve the infrastructure further. Yep. And reminiscing what happened 10 years ago during the day where Dalamut crashes on Earth. Then you can see Luizawa trying to cast the barrier, trying to prevent the meteor from crashing the Earth. Then it was all about nostalgic talk. Yeah, it has been 10 years since then. Yeah. Yep. Because Yoshipi says that it's thanks to the support from many players who kept pushing the game, who kept sticking with Yoshipi and the team since then forever, and he's forever grateful. Yeah, and he never imagined himself coming this far, so thanks to all the players who support the game up till now. He's also asking the one of the staff members beside, and he's also a veteran member that has been working in Final Fantasy XIV since the Legacy days. And now they are entering the 10th year anniversary, and people were wondering why it's a 10th year anniversary next year. Yeah, it does take a bit of start for the servers to get back up. But one thing that hasn't changed is that the Foxclaw and Yoshipi has been doing live stream for all these 10 years, and that has never changed. Even though it has been like many years being. So yeah, they just he's just saying that because that the calamity event happened, it makes Final Fantasy XIV such a game that you can reflect back and think, wow, what an epic scale of disaster happened back then. Today is the producer live letter 74, which it will feature patch 6.3. There will be a lot of screenshots, but there will be no in-game footage. And Yoshipi is trying to give an explanation to newcomers, those who just started Final Fantasy 14 recently, and they just want to try, they just give a brief explanation of what this segment is all about. And Yoshi P will be doing his first producer and director check next week for patch 6.3. First of all, we'll have to go with the PowerPoint presentation. So what's coming first? So starting from the patch title. The patch title for FF14 patch 6.3. Gods Revel, Lands Tremble. So definitely something happened to the earth, and definitely something happened to the heavens as well. Yeah, the release date will be on the early January 2023 because of what is going to happen during the year end, and everyone's going to be busy. Yeah, they tried to negotiate whether they can be released earlier, but apparently, due to many things that's going to happen in a few months' time, they have no choice but to get the patch released during early January. Yeah, he apologizes for having to release patch 6.3 around this time. So from there, he will do his best to promote patch 6.3 with many information and updates for players to enjoy. So moving on, what's to come for patch 6.3? Well, that goes without saying, there will be new main scenario quests. Although they can't really tell you the details of what is going to be in the new scenario quest because of spoilers, but we will have screenshots. First of all, yep, this character bursts into popularity is, yeah. So she's going to have a very prominent role in this patch, so fans of hers, you can rejoice. And considering that Alfino and Alize hasn't been appearing for quite a while, here's a screenshot where both of them will appear in patch 6.3. So are they going to gather together as a party, or are they just reminiscing about the old past? We never know. Pickup? It's a pickup. Pickup. Oh, stalker? Maybe? You know. I see. Why stalker? But please look forward to it. And yeah, 6.3 will signal the story moving quite forward, so you can get to enjoy how the story has been moving since then. So what's next will be new side quests. So there will be the Tataro's Great Endeavor coming to you. This is a story where players will get to look back on what's happening in the past. You know, as they went through several expansions, and there's a screenshot. Looks like we have a question. Looks like we have someone from a familiar face from Stormblood. It's just a side comment about how IO Data has been looking at the stream and making IO Data is a computer brand in Japan that sells computer peripherals, and yeah, it's just a side comment, nothing really relevant to the mainstream. So next will be Tales of Newfound Adventure will continue as well. There will be one screenshot for that part as well. So as you look at the screenshot, it might look familiar to you. Someone has already worked on that. Some already progressed about the quest, but there will be a continuation of this quest for 6.3. Yep, and as you progress for this quest, the continuation of this quest will continue as well. So if you are interested, please check it out. Next, some further Hildebrand Adventures for patch 6.35. Yeah, commenting back that there were quite some, ridiculous and funny scenes on 6.2, but they will continue even more for 6.35. More screenshots. So what does this screenshot mean? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I don't even know what we are trying to show with these screenshots anymore. Yeah. Me neither, so I have no idea what they are trying to tell as well. It is kind of cute though. As for the characters, we check the balance between the symmetry on the top of the head and the eyes a lot. So this is why we can manage to create such a quality like this, for the players to enjoy. Next will be further Mandeville weapons for patch 6.35. So as usual although Yoshi P has a screenshot, it just doesn't feel right because this is supposed to be a weapon creation quest, but why are they showing us this screenshot? And even Yoshi P is a bit confused. Yeah, it does make you wonder what actually is this thing about though. Yeah, and Yoshi P apologizes because he's not supposed to bring this kind of screenshots, but well, it's the developer's preference anyway, so. Yep, so for those who are already progressing with the Mandeville weapon quest, this will be the continuation of the quest for 6.35. Next will be a new tribal quest. Now everyone is going to wonder what's the next for the tribal quest. So everyone is making a guess right now. You are free to guess what is going to come for tribal quest as well before they reveal the secret. But apparently Yoshi doesn't really want to reveal the answer, considering that the stream comments are quite ridiculously horny about it for some reason. Like, what? What? Rising, what? Something way. Lala? Is it going to be Lala? They are not tribes apparently, so I don't know why are they considered a candidate for tribal quest. So the 6.35 tribal quest will be the Loperates. And for the Crafters, the Loperates for the Disciples of the Handcrafting. So this will present the question: what are they going to create for 6.3 for this tribal quest? It's going to be something very famous, and yep, Yoshipi is confident that everyone will be able to enjoy it because it's going to be quite a fun one to anticipate what they are going to create for the quest. Although it is unknown whether they will treat you, they will think of you as their own people. Yeah. Our friend, Loporos, it isn't really known that whether Loporos will, think of you as one of their own. So the next we'll move on to battle-oriented content. New instance dungeon. Lapis Manalis will be the next new dungeon for 6.3. Lapis Manalis is going to be taking place somewhere around Eosia. And people were asking, whoa, where is this Lapis Manalis? Where is it? Oh, just a correction about just now. When they say Loporate, whether they think of you as a friend or not, it actually refers to Foxclone, because Foxclone actually cosplayed as a Loporate during the last 14-hour broadcast, which, if you're paying attention, you should be able to tell. So, yeah, Foxclone is going to do the quest, but it is unknown whether Loporis will be considered Foxclone as their friend or not. So, a screenshot for the dungeon. If I see this, I would like to slide. Yeah, the one over here. Yoshipi wants to slide from up to down. He enjoys snow skiing, so I think it's quite typical of him to do that. And another screenshot. Oh man, it changes drastically. Yep. This dungeon will be accessible when you are progressing your main quest, as usual. Although it gets a little bit hard for players to speculate what will happen next, but so yeah, it is part of the fun for players to enjoy speculating what's going to happen next. So you are free to imagine what's going to happen. Yep, this is. One of the 4 fiends will be appearing in this dungeon, but they won't tell you which one is it. So, yeah. Is it going to be the Kainazzo? Or, Rubicante? You never know. But it does make you wonder. Moving next. There will be new trials. Of course, there will be new trials for 6.3. Nah. Of course, they are not going to reveal who are you going to fight in the trial. Of course, this is hidden to ensure that everyone will get to enjoy the fun when the content drops. He apologizes. He says, sorry, I know that everyone is eager to know who is going to be the enemy for this new trial, but apparently we are prioritizing the fun of players here, so sorry, I'm very sorry. So in return, he will be revealing one more new content, which is a new Unreal trial. The Next will be the containment Bay P1T6 Unreal, which is Sophia. So Unreal Sophia time. Yoshi is describing the mechanics of Sophia. You know, the donut AoE and whatnot. You should be able to tell. If you have been playing the content recently, you should be able to tell what the mechanic is. A lot of things happened back then, and there are a lot of mechanics happened back then. It was really well done. And yeah, you know the balance and the skills that tip the arena left and right, where you go for free fall, and if you can't balance yourself, you're gonna die. And this, yeah, and Yoshi commented that this is a very well made battle. So the next will be, oh, wow, well. A new alliance raid, which is going to be the second volume of the Myths of the Realm. Apparently, it was very well received. This new alliance raid is quite well received, and the staff members are very happy about it, so they spend even more effort working on it. Frozen. The Japanese name is called Yorokobi no Shingeki. Yupro Shune. Yorokobi means joy. Shingeki means the realm of God. So you should be able to make up what it means by when I say, you know, when I give you the rough translation. So those who play the Legacy Final Fantasy 14 might be able to find out whether the Nofika whether they get to meet Nofika or not, and continue the quest from there. One screenshot. Oh. Yoshida says, "What is this? What happened here? What?" Yeah, you have no idea at all. We don't have any idea either. Something, there is someone wearing something on the back. Is this some kind of a machine? Oh, I wonder what is it. Apparently, it looks like a very old ancient telephone. And no telephone. Currently, the content is under adjustment, and the devs are working very hard to adjust the balance for the content right now. And this raid is going to be hard because first timers who doing this raid is going to experience hell. And you will have a lot of wipes for the first timers. They will show you one more screenshot. One more screenshot. And wow, the second screenshot. And such an amazing screenshot. And Yoshi P has been wondering what kind of, effort have they been spending on making, to the point that it turned out that way. Although it kind of reminds. So he's wondering what it is. Sorry about that. The string comments are commenting that this is Laputa from the Ghibli anime. What is this tree? Yeah, what tree is this? It's a very interesting one. That's for sure. La. Is Lala going to appear there? Oh, Yoshi P says. Yoshi P is asking. Whoa, Lala. People are saying Lala here, but are they going to expect Lala appearing there? Who knows? They might be there. So. And also some stream comments also commented that it brings some Windows XP background vibes. So yeah, it might look like a Windows XP wallpaper. Who knows? Although he admitted he should have said it. So. And now he's going to move on to the next segment. Next, he's going to confirm a little bit. So please wait for a moment. Windows XP wallpaper. The next better content will be. Oh. A new Ultimate Duty. However, it's a secret. Apparently, a lot of players are having the impression that Yoshi doesn't really discuss much about Ultimate. Yeah, and it created a lot of rumors amongst the players saying that the next Ultimate is going to be released at 6.3. Some say 6.5 because Yoshi has been really vague about it. But rest assured, the new Ultimate is ongoing right now. It will be released 2 weeks after patch 6.3. So, just one comment about the difficulty is going to be quite something. Apparently, string comments are trying to guess that is the Ultimate retargeting better, but he doesn't. He's not either confirming it or denying it. So. And some commented that they are looking forward to Ultimate Omega, Ultimate Earbird. Ultimate Mordion Gao, Yeah, Yoshi is currently looking at the stream comments to gauge their reaction, but apparently many, a lot of people are flying with their imagination right now. So. Oh wow! Someone even guessed that is Ultimate Tataru. How many clones that Tataru has to make in order to consider that content as Ultimate? Ultimate Hildebrand, and many more. They might introduce the new Ultimate Duty as a demo game footage for Part 2's PLL Part 2, but so they're still going to check with the battle team first. Apparently, he hasn't looked through the balance yet. So, but those who are looking forward to the next ultimate and whoever is a fan of the ultimate content, please look forward to it. Oh, there is one screenshot to show. Yes, it's a screenshot. Oh. Even though if they show you this one screenshot, nobody knows what it actually is. So, what is this? So let's go on. Let's look into one more new screenshot. Ooh, ah. This brings back memories of T7 apparently. T6, T7, T6 I think. Oh no, T6, T7. I think it's T7. Yes. Yeah, they will. Just looking at this place, apparently enacts a certain BGM on their heads. So this content is the next new deep dungeon. The third new deep dungeon, which is going to be released in patch 6.35. So, the Palace of the Dead, and followed by Heaven on High, was released in the past, and they wanted to retire the content for a while, but apparently they received a huge amount of requests saying they wish, when's the next dungeon going to come and all not. So they are going to release a new patch, deep dungeon for patch 6.35, which is called the Eureka Autos. People are going to wonder what happened, why Eureka Autos? What the hell happened? Yep, certainly a very strange place and a strange choice here, but we hope that you can look forward to it. So next will be the reciting the requirements. The reason why Yoshipi wants you to progress to 450 of the Palace of the Dead is because Deep Dungeon is working at a completely different system than your usual and normal battle. So they want you to go through the Palace of the Dead first, as to get a feel and cope a feel of how the content is like. So once you get a feel of how this Palace of the Dead is like, then you can proceed to go with Eureka Autos. So Yoshipi wants you to view Palace of the Dead as a tutorial of sorts. There are plenty of characters and plenty of other enemies and interesting setups here and there. So if you haven't and apparently if you go through this Palace of the Dead, you may be able to find out what's in the Eureka Autos. And also, one hint to many players here: if you play Tactics Or, you might be able to find something interesting in upcoming Eureka Autos. But oh well, this will make it sound like it's a promotion for the other game. But that's what he said, not me. So a lot of people may have heard of Deep Dungeon but doesn't know what that Deep Dungeon is. So Yoshipi is going to give an explanation of what a Deep Dungeon is. First of all, Deep Dungeon is a dungeon whose architecture changes each time players enter to explore. So the layout changes all the time. It's not static. It's randomized. And followed by players beginning at a designated level and gain experience as they progress towards the deepest floor. So since that Deep Dungeon has a specific equipment and weapon slot for that content, so Deep Dungeon specific arms and gear are enhanced via play. So entry available for groups of 1 to 4 with no role restrictions and difficulty unaffected by the party size as well. So he's also making distinct difference between the Criterion Dungeon and Deep Dungeon. Criterion Dungeon is some sort of a difficulty that and evolves as you progress, but Deep Dungeon is a content where the difficulty remains static throughout, from the start till the end. So this is a particular difference that you need to know about Deep Dungeon. Because there may be players out there who misunderstood that Criterion Dungeon is about the same as Deep Dungeon. They are not the same. Square Enix, or Yoshida in this case, the FF14 team has also prepared the play guide about what Deep Dungeon is, so please visit the following link if you want to know more. So moving on will be the Eureka Autos overview. First of all, in order to enter Eureka Autos, you must be level 81 and above. Just to note that the equipment and armor for Deep Dungeon is completely a separate system here. So you just need to go in, clear the stage, and get out, and from there you gain experience. So you can use the experience to level up your alternate jobs. So from there, few more points. All players will begin Eureka Autos at level 81. Rules and functionality are generally identical to other Deep Dungeons. Which means there will be traps and item enhancements, several miscellaneous items and all. So moving on. Next will be the duty support for Heaven's Sword. So the following content listed below will be added where the duty support can now be compatible. So with this addition, this means that you can finally clear Heaven's Sword main story using duty support. It seems that there will be changes to one of the battle in the Aetherochemical Research Facility. The battle between the Asians. The better with the Asians. And yeah, just to let you know that the battle between Lahabrea and Eagorithm, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Just brief recap that there is the battle with the Asians in the Heterochemical Research Facility. That battle itself will be revamped significantly. And also from other bosses as well, because it's to make it compatible with duty support. Japanese meme, so you can that. Although, just one thing, they just changed the battle itself. They are not changing the history of the entire expansion for this. Yeah, it's just the mechanic change. It has nothing bearing to the story. They are not changing the story. This is commenting about Biosas War, but it doesn't seem that there will be any changes for that. Just a brief comment about Biosas War. That's about it. So you don't need to worry about it. Moving next. Job adjustments for PvE and PvP. So the details of the job adjustments for PvE and PvP are as usual. Will be detailed in the next PLL, which is PLL 75. Yeah. So you will only know about the details on this one. Okay. One thing to take from this job adjustment is that there won't be much adjustments, but one major thing is that Paladin's rotation will be changed drastically as of coming patch 6.3. So, Paladin mains, please take note. Yoshipi will provide explanation on the concept and the intention behind the major change of Paladin for next PLL. So please look forward to it. They won't be detailing it now, but just to note that Paladin's rotation will be changed greatly as of patch 6.3. So Paladin mains, please take note. They are still testing the changes right now, but once all the changes are ironed out, they will announce it for the next PLL. The PvP adjustments will not be implemented only for Crystal Link conflict, but it will also be applied to other contents as well. So please take note. There will be PvP content updates for patch 6.3. There will be adjustments to PvP actions, which has already been touched upon just now. Now the PvP Series 3 will begin. Season 5 of Crystalline Conflict will begin in patch 6.3. There will be new arena for Crystalline Conflict for patch 6.3. Although they can't really show you what is going to happen, there will be no in-game footage, but they will show you the screenshot. Oh boy. this stage is what is referred by the developers as Karakuri stage. So you will have to Google what Karakuri is. Have fun. Is it inside the shop or something? Who knows? It feels like Namasu will be inside the shop. Yeah, maybe. It feels that there might be Namasu lurking in somewhere. And they will show you one more screenshot. Oh dear. Oh ho. Yoshipi asks, do you remember this guy? Do you remember him? You should be able to remember who this guy is if you pay attention to the story. Oh, that's a very nice wheel though. What a splendid wheel from over here. Yeah, time to wonder what actually will happen over here. Yeah, and Yoshipi is going to play test this stage soon enough, so with the addition of new stage, they are going to wonder about the stage rotation itself. They want to adjust the stage rotation so that you don't get stage Cloud9 again and again and again, apparently. Okay, I personally don't play Crystalline Conflict, so I'm going to borrow the transition from Yuna. Cloud9 isn't that popular as a stage, so we will adjust the map rotation in a way that it will appear less. Yep. So please look forward to it. Oh, and with this, it's going to be the end of the first half. And it seems that this is a nice ending to the first half of the PLL. It feels quite fast, but it's already about 50 minutes. 50 minutes has passed since then. You feel that it's kind of short. It's actually quite long. It's already 50 minutes anyway. The later half will be touching upon the gatherers and crafters. So yeah, we will be taking a break. We will take a 10 minutes break. Yeah, there is something to introduce for today. They are going to promote a new PV for the music album that is just announced today. And also they will be playing a video where PAX Australia as well. If you have been to PAX Australia, then you might want to stay back in order to watch the video. And the video is the total video is about 4 minutes, and you will have 6 minutes to take a break after the video. ba, ba. Yeah. Yeah, so please let me take about 6 minute breaks here because I need some drink. Of course, it's tiring after speaking for about 15 minutes straight. So yeah. I wonder if Redacted will be part of the Biosas War Dungeon. Who knows? As long as we are not sloppy enough to fail. Yeah. He should be there. I wish they would let us pay in Australian currency and have our own mod station. It's costing me nearly double for everything I want to purchase. Actually, yeah, I sort of agree. Square Enix should really open up some sort of like mod station for Australians as well. But as far as I know, the player base in Australia isn't really that huge. It's apparently quite small. So it does take quite a while for mod station to actually open to Australians for purchase. I wish they will. I wish they will be. Not gonna lie. Yeah, buying Square Enix stuff is actually quite expensive. Even in Japan itself, actually. Yeah, because Square Enix in Japan is considered a premium product. So you are going to pay quite a lot of money if we actually want to buy Square Enix stuff. Oh, yeah. I guess the later half is going to begin soon. Right, so we are now back for the second half of the PLL. We hope that you enjoyed your ample rest. So this will be the later half of the first part of patch 6.3 feature. So we hope you enjoy your rest. But apparently some people just couldn't get a good rest. But oh, it seems that Yoshida is wearing a different jacket now, a purple one. This apparently is a jacket that is created by the China side of Final Fantasy 14 operation team. Wow, it's pretty good. Will you look at the back one? Oh my. This is really awesome. This is really cool. And if you flip it upside down, it's apparently the light one. Where, you know, Heidelin performed the Heidelin kick. Yeah, it's a very well made jacket here. So, but Yoshi P apologizes because he's the only one that can wear that is wearing this jacket right now. So, yeah, he apologizes. It's not for sale right now. It's not for sale, unfortunately. It's not available for global. So, sorry. Let's move on to the second half of the feature. And moving on to the slide, we will have. This will take somewhere around 45 minutes. Therefore, the next will be crafting and gathering updates. And this is one part of it. Now, we will have a 2 enhancement quest for patch 6.35. Now it seems that people from the comment stream they forgot about it altogether, but yeah, it's going to be content for most crafters and gatherers to play. This apparently dig up some PTSD from the stream comments because they grinded so hard to make the last part, and then they have to go through another set of hell again. Yeah. Of course, story will be available for this particular quest as well. So, yep, you will be dealing with this guy. It's the same modeling. It's some modeling. It's the same as Garena. It's Grenade, by the way. Yeah, not the same person, but same model. You might be wondering, why, why are these two weapon makers don't wear clothes when they create weapons and all that? So, well. So yeah, the new two enhancement quests will involve the first. So make your way to the first and create your tools. Following on, we will have a new custom deliveries, and this will be. Now, who's the next NPC that you'll be dealing with? Yoshi is confident that you guys will never expect this NPC. Yoshi is very confident about it. Now looking at the stream comments to see, their guesses again. So make your guesses now. Make your guess. Go. Apparently people just put a guess like Lala, and some even guess Matoya. Lala again. Yeah, and Yoshipi is commenting about his pronunciation for Lala. Apparently there are quite a lot of ways to pronounce Lala amongst the Japanese, and they are debating about it right now. Lala. There's no such thing as Lala, right? Yeah. You don't pronounce it that way. Yeah. But someone pronounced it that way too, so it's interesting. Yeah. The new custom deliveries have nothing to do with Lala. So Yoshipi will bring you a screenshot. So do you know? Will you realize? Oh boy. Are you kidding me? Why? Please remember that during certain quests in Shadowbringers, you will find out that there are still an amount of people who are not being restored back as human since Shadowbringers, and they remain that way seen by the fairies ever since. I hope you remember that. But I am surprised to see that there are quite a lot of people remember this quest. Oh, that really surprises me. Is my love. So we would like you to imagine, or speculate who is the NPC for this next custom delivery. So yeah, please look forward to it. Next, move on to the next PowerPoint presentation. We will continue with the crafting and gathering updates. So first of all, the collectability values will be displayed for reference when gathering collectible items. This will increase the productivity for gathering. Next, primary fishing locations, preferred bait, and additional conditions will be added to the fish guide. And next, this is a bit sudden, but new spearfishing location will be added to Upper La Nocia, the first area from a realm reborn to allow diving. What? But a realm reborn is, but La Nocia is a realm reborn area. Oh. Spearfishing in ARR areas. But that area is not new. Why now? Apparently, Yoshipi's intention here is to have all areas updated in order to allow more playability for those, and revisit the old area in order to find something a little more interesting than before. There will be screenshots accompanying this. You will now be able to spearfish at this location, which is shown here on the screenshot. So you'll be right. But this is beautiful, isn't it? When flying was implemented, when flying was implemented on all areas, I bet that a lot of players have been visiting this area. So the next screenshot will be, oh wow. This will let you know that the pillars are properly stuck on the ground. It was a hard one, actually. The process of creating this particular area was hard. Although for playability wise, this is actually quite a small update, but when it comes to long term, when you look at this in the long term, this is actually going to add a lot of more content for players to explore around when they want to delve into the content that they haven't been touching for quite some time. Next will be Island Sanctuary updates. So first of all, new Sanctuary ranks and visions will be added to patch 6.3. So consider this as a minor updates, because the major updates for Island Sanctuary will usually come 2 patches once every 2 patches. And there will be new item rewards for Island Sanctuary. So once again, Yoshipi has make it clear that you should be taking this very easily. Don't rush. And that goes without saying, new materials, crops, animals, and Isoworks handicrafts will be added for 6.3 as well. Once again, please take it easy. Don't rush. They are going to show you one screenshot to show you. Oh. You are going to be able to capture a griffin, and Yoshipi is like, wow, this is going to destroy the ecosystem of the island if you keep doing that. And apparently stream comments go haywire and go rala again. And yeah. They go some people even commented they're going to name him Xenos, but Xenos, huh? The other one will be, wow, a tiger. Wow.
Oh well, look at the eyes, man. And another animal which is a carnivore. Okay. So if you just leave the tiger behind, the tiger will be like destroying every single place. Oh no! Think of the possibilities. Yeah, if you live around the island sanctuary untouched for too long, then the tiger might destroy your houses. Yeah. Don't worry because he had the same reaction when he was actually looking at the purchase order for the game. And the next will be, and Yoshibi is asking, is this even an animal? But yeah, Yoshipi has confirmed that this is not a minion. This is something you can capture. Imagine the player's reaction where they, enter their island sanctuary after leaving it behind for too long, and then they found out that their surrounding has been filled with green, those dirty green, disgusting. Yeah, those poisonous gas that covers around your island, and it might even transform your island into Auronvale. You know. Oh, this guy stinks. Yeah, it stinks. And now, yeah, you will be able to add new structures for upcoming 6.3 as well. Screenshots time, and this is the new structure. It's like a playground instead of a garden. We are also creating a lot more coming 6.4. We want to be able to ensure that you will be able to place your housing garden items over there as well. And the development for Island Sanctuary will continue. So second updates will be improved workshop interfaces, agenda supply, demand earnings report. Option to collect all available yields and livings at once. Apparently, a lot of people have been requesting for this feature, so we will be adding this for 6.3. And the next one will be animals under care will also be eligible for release upon a new animal's capture. This is a change. So, yeah, we have received the feedback from people who have been spending their time in this content. So we are going to reflect the feedback based on this content. We are going to reflect the feedback based on the content given, the feedback given. So next will be Island Sanctuary updates for the third part. Then you also add the ability to save orchestral settings. So island visitors will now hear the Isokeep's orchestrion. So in order to prevent players from getting shocked over, the sudden appearance of your friends in the item, to enter your island, notifications when visitors arrive at your island will be added. Apparently, this is to prevent unauthorized entrance. Apparently, this is a joke that responds to stream comments saying that Xenos might be able to crawl onto your island. So, yeah, if Xenos but able to crawl into your island, then it will just make players say that, oh wow, Xenos is not dead yet, isn't it? So I told you he's not gonna die. Then things will get chaotic. So it's a joke. So please don't take it seriously. So 6.3 will introduce changes and some minor improvements to Island Century, and 6.4 will introduce a major new content as well as even more changes for the content as well. Now next will be treasure hunt updates. So for the update, we will be adding a new treasure dungeon. So the next treasure and dungeon will be the shifting gymnasium Argonon. This is apparently a portal accessible via a new LP-centric treasure map. Wow, you have to understand that the era is different. So this is apparently debated amongst the development team when Yoshipi was trying to present the roadmap of what to do across the expansion for patch 6.0, and when he brought the discussion to the development team, there was a debate, and after various debates, this was the conclusion the developers came up with. Next will be Golden Saucer update. There will be a new cost added for the Leap of Faith. There will be another major feature there is under development for Golden Saucer as well, so please look forward to it. So currently they are working on setting up the cost and then the collision detection for the content. Then they will have to check whether it actually works, and if actually if everything is going along fine and well, they will be introducing the content in the future. There will be housing updates for patch 6.3 as well. Well, this was there will be additional wards for all residential areas coming 6.3. Preparation is underway. Six regular wards plus 6 subdivisions. So this means there will be 1,800 new plots per world added. This applies to all of the housing areas released up to this point. Planned for sale by lottery, so details regarding FC versus private plot distribution will be announced at a later date. So after several optimizations and so on, now they are ready to add more housing wards. Addressing string comments saying that they wanted first come first serve level, but it's like if they go back to the previous way of doing things, then it will just end up upsetting certain players who can't get the house as fast as they could. So So instead of trying to insist on doing the old way, making it sale by lottery will make things a lot fairer for players. So ultimately, they are not going back to first come first serve basis, and they will be doing it by lottery. So furthermore, there will be UI improvements. So there will be UI improvements where icon for damage type will now display in the battle log and flying text as well. 3 types: physical, magic, and unique. So one thing though, they want you to be very aware about it. Okay. One thing to note about this improvement here is that since this new icon for damage type will now display on the battle log, will be implemented for all of the battles that release up to this point, so there might be mistakes that will occur, meaning that that makes people go, oh, this is supposed to be magic, but why is it shown as physical? So you can't avoid that. This is inevitable that mistakes like this will occur. So instead of doing this one by one, they are doing this all at one go first. So if players were to find any damage type that doesn't really reflect the truth of what is actually shown on the screen, so please don't fret and please don't panic, because they actually acknowledge that mistakes like this will occur. It might not be a small amount, there might be a major amount of like display problems that will occur here and there. So please understand that this kind of mistakes will occur for now. Yeah. So if they want to explain every single thing, every single mistake that happened over there, this is not going to end. So please understand that. Thank you. Now, next UI improvement will be, this took quite some time, but now they will provide you an ability to display remaining times for buff and debuffs in the party list. This will be the second will be the second UI improvement for players. This took quite some time to address, but sorry for the long wait. So they want players to be able to not complain any further that this game has lack of this particular feature, that particular feature. So they want to completely eliminate this type of feature. That's kind of complaint, and then they want to add more in order to ensure that people will be depending more on the in-game features instead. So basically, what Muna type, I don't want to be told that we are using third-party tools because the feature is not in the game. So here you go. So the stream comments were wondering, well, what happened to the bottom 3 players? Like, yeah, indeed. Yeah, the tank is angry. The tank is angry. Yeah, this definitely was made out of lows or make for the sake of fun, but yeah. There will be more updates in the future. There will be miscellaneous updates as well. There will be a UI team, number 3. However, there will be no screenshots shown or anything. They will not show here because Yoshipi hasn't checked on it yet. So, yeah. Until Yoshipi looks through the UI skin and get his Yoshipi approves, we won't be showing the design. Now, portraits will now display when using the duty finder. Only party members' portraits will be displayed for 24% duties. This will only apply to the party. And also, this particular feature is currently underway right now, and they're going halfway through, so they won't show it yet. But this is the example. So it will look like this. So in order not to take up players' time when they introduce this, they will just appear it suddenly, and then it will just disappear. So while they are excited to introduce this feature in the dungeon, one thing that Yoshipi has stressed to the development members is that they don't want the tempo, they want the battle tempo to be disrupted by this particular new feature. So they want to make sure that it's just briefly appear and then it will just disappear after a while, a quick while actually. Just note that the red border itself, this particular red border will not be shown. So please understand that this will not be applied to 24-man dungeon because you know how hectic this whole thing is going to be. So please understand that in the 24 Alliance member dungeon, it will only show your party, your Alliance side. So if you are in Alliance B, it will only show the Alliance B, not others. We hope that this is self-explanatory because you should be able to figure out the reason why. So other updates will be... So miscellaneous updates too will be expansion of available actions when using fashion accessories. They are currently testing out a feature where the fashion accessories, the emote for the fashion accessories will enable the moment weather changes. But apparently there is a major bug ongoing right now, and they're trying to solve it. So we discovered a bug when testing the use of actions while using fashion accessories. So we are unclear that whether it's going to fix at 6.3, but if we can't fix it at 6.3, we will be releasing that feature on fix 6.4 instead. So the reason why they can implement the ability to cast glamours on own equipment directly from the retainer's inventory, because the system has changed. Because they found that they can update the system, so this feature is now available. So yeah, this is one of the expansions where retainers will be given a little bit of update and facelift, because retainers have been with you for many years now, so they felt that this is a system that probably needs a lot of care to maintain, and they have introduced this update in order to make sure that the system goes a lot more smoother. There is one more update to your retainer's inventory management, but this is difficult to put in text, because if they try to put in text, it's a bit really hard to understand. So they will give you a video demonstration for the next PLL. I think people who have a lot of materials stored will be really happy about this one. Now, the next one will be the ability to filter newly added items at sundry splendors vendors. So that will be mostly about it for 6.3. The next PLL will be due around December. So during the next producer live letter, they will be introducing more about the features that is already introduced over here, with probably some changes on the naming, the specifications, and all that. If there are changes or anything, they will introduce in the next PLL. So yeah, that will be end of the later half of PLL. So next will be the announcement corner. So about Blue Mage, they are still working on Blue Mage right now. So once it's ready to announce, they will announce it in the next future PLL. So yeah, and Yoshipi is asking you guys to be patient, because everything has been done according to plan. So they don't want to go straight out of the plan for too much. So first of all, is a tactics or reborn screenshot sweepstakes underway. So this is just reciting what is already on the slide. So enjoy. Yeah, Yoshipi is very happy, and he's looking forward for everyone's participation on it, as well as the console version of Tactics All Reborn has already been released, but the Steam version will be released tomorrow, which is about soon, because currently it's already 9:40 in Japan. So another few more hours, then people will be able to play from Steam. So Yoshipi is really Yoshi is really, really looking forward for everyone to play that game. So for those who play from Final Fantasy 4, who come from Final Fantasy 14, you'll find out that there's a lot of homage of Tactics All Reborn input in the game as well. So considering that Tactics All Reborn is one of Yoshi P's favorite game, most favorite game, so he's encouraging you to give it a try. Yeah, a lot of Tactics All Reborn inspired equipment is implemented in Final Fantasy 14 for a reason. So you can see that this is a game that he really likes. So yeah, a lot of development members who work on Tactics All Reborn, then followed by Final Fantasy Tactics, are currently working in Final Fantasy 14 as well. So this is a bit of a dream come true for Yoshida. Next will be Century's Heart, Final Fantasy 14 Chill Arrangement album. So you should be able to get a sneak preview on during the rest time, during the what do you call it, the break segment for Producer Letter Live. So I saw one stream comment saying he's already bought the album. Thank you very much. Thank you for buying it. So as stated in the slide, keep back and relax with this chill arrangement of 20 popular tracks from Final Fantasy XIV. Brought to you by 8 talented artists, these songs are sure to provide comfort and put your mind at ease after a long day of adventuring. Yeah, to think that they will be able to release this album after like 10 years of running the game. So if they actually release this game when Dalamut first pouring down the sky and destroy Eosia, I bet that the players will be telling the dev team that instead of trying to release this album, how about you spend more time effort developing the game or something, and they will get scolded for it. So yeah, they never really expect that this will happen. So it's a grateful thing. It's a very nice thing to see. Next, we'll be announcing the 4th set of official line stickers. This is the 4th volume. This official line stickers will cover the characters from Endwalker. Yep, he's commenting on the polygon grapes. So Yoshibi is wondering what's the purpose of putting the polygon grapes? Will everybody use it? What's the kind of situation that would prompt people to use the grapes? Maybe when players commenting that this particular thing is low quality, so they will use the polygon grapes to express their point. Who knows? So next will be the orchestra concert for Eosen Symphony. So please read the slide carefully, because if you are in Japan and you are able to attend the symphony concert, please read what is actually stated in the slide, because this is a very crucial information and they don't want you to miss it. So for those who already failed the first or second one, they already added more slots for people to attend the concert. So if you are still interested in giving it a try, please read the following instruction that's stated in the slide and apply for the tickets. So basically, what Yoshi mentioned here is that there are a lot of requests from the Japanese, Japanese players that they wanted to attend the concert but they couldn't because the seats that are available for orchestra concert is really limited and restricted, and there were many, Yoshi even get a lot of feedback saying that why not just stream it, or why not just just open up more seats for people to go. I would like to attend this concert, but I'm not from Japan, and I also wanted to go because but apparently I'm not lucky enough to get selected to purchase the tickets, although they are. But this is orchestra concert where they wanted to provide the best experience that they could, so the staff members have been very restricted, but they also try to cater themselves to ensure that everyone can, as many people can come to go to the orchestra concert as possible. But still, because there are a lot of voices saying that they wanted more seats, open so that they can give it another try. The staff members have obliged and opened up the slots for people to apply. And just to explain that the conditional seating A itself is quite there are quite a lot of amount, but to many players, they might feel that the conditional seating A might not provide enough experience for them to enjoy the concert. So if they want to go, they want to get the conditional seating S instead. So the staff members have been trying walking around, try to bow their heads down, open the more open the venue even more, so even wider for audience to join and that. But still, this is what they can provide. So if you think that you don't mind the conditional seating A and how disadvantageous it is, depending on compared to S seat, then you can give it a try and try to apply, and hopefully you can get selected to purchase the tickets. But yeah, this is one of the concerts that they haven't been holding this for a very long while now, so things may be hectic, but they are trying their best to ensure that everyone can enjoy. So yeah, Yoshi has been trying to prepare a lot of game events for next year because the game is entering its 10th anniversary. So hopefully they will be able to provide you more information and what they will do from in-game and out-game, and physical events and in-game events as well. So with this comes the end of Producer Live Letter. Yep. Another chit chat from the both of them. Wow, it seems that the time spent on PLL is about just as nice as a full-length feature movie. There are many stream comments asking about what about this and what about that, but the updates are going to, they do take whatever comments from especially the Q&A that was the 14-hour block conducted during the 14-hour broadcast. They're going to take it and reflect their feedback into the game. So yeah, please wait for a moment. Please be patient. So next week will be the producer and director chat for Yoshi P, but yeah. With that, he's going to suffer for the next week, so So a lot of people are comparing that Yoshi P's task is like a Tetris, but Yoshi P is like, no, it's definitely not a Tetris. Tetris is like when you power up enough, it will disappear, right? But my word doesn't disappear at all. It just keeps spawning up. So it can't be a Tetris. So now Yoshi is delivering his closing words. So they hope to be able to provide you game demonstration through a game footage for the next PLL. So this will be at December. With that, closing words from Yoshi is done. And this ends the 74th producer live letter. And yep, closing words from Yoshida. He wants to play Mahjong, but apparently this year end is going to be difficult, so not going to be possible, maybe. And with that, this ends the producer letter live, the 74th. So hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and hopefully everyone enjoyed the translation so far. Thank you very much. Thank you for attending. Thank you very much. This ends the producer letter from the producer live part 74. This stream will be available for archive, so if you want to refer back and see what's going on in the game, you are free to do so. Or if you are from Discord, Reddit Discord channel, hello here. So if you have any questions, you can DM me and ask me about it, and I'll be able to provide you any info that I might have missed in the stream. But you want clarification, I'll be able to clarify it for you. What's a very professional translation? No, it's not really a professional translation. There's still many more that I missed actually. Thank you, that was good. Yeah, thank you as well. Hopefully you enjoyed the segment. Yep. Right. As usual, if you like, if you're a newcomer over here and you have registered, how do you call it? Subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Hopefully, I'll be able to provide you more of this type of segment in the future. So I won't be doing much translation except for next Tuesday. There's another one. But hopefully, I'll be able to utilize the channel in some way, in some form in the future. But as of now, I don't really have any idea what I want to do with it. So, yeah. If you have subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Your support is very important for the growth of the channel, and hopefully I'll be able to provide more in the future. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, that's it. We are reaching the end of the segment, and I'm going to cut off the stream soon. Once again, thank you very much, and bye-bye. See you later. If any questions, please send a comment in. Please comment in the video, or you can send me a message on Discord. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to end the stream. See you. Bye-bye.